In this series, Andy and I drive from Hermanus, near the southernmost tip of Africa, to northern Botswana, where we visit Khwai Community Area, Moremi Game Reserve, and Khwai National Park. Along the way, baboons destroy our tent, animals visit our campsite, I do a cooking show, and Andy takes a nap. We also film a variety of wild animals, including lions, elephants, wild dogs, and cheetah. Morning, Andy.
Morning, Robert. How are you?
Very good, thank you. We got up early this morning, packed up camp and left Northgate, and we are on our way to Third Bridge, but it's going to be quite a long drive because we're taking all the back routes, and Third Bridge itself, the bridge itself, is not working, so we have to cut back towards Southgate, loop around in order to get there, but we've got all day long and hopefully we'll find something to film along the way. So the trick with water crossings is to always make your brother-in-law walk across before you go across in the car. Andy didn't sleep very well last night and the road's a bit bumpy. He's trying to have a nap, so we've bungee strapped his head to the headrest. We'll see if it works. We'll check in a few minutes. Andy can sleep anywhere, so I reckon this is going to work. To Third Bridge campsite, and then we found a cheetah right near the road. Beautiful shot up on a mound with a dead tree, but we had to check in at Third Bridge, so we had to leave the cheetah, which was a little bit risky, quickly check in, and now we're rushing back to, and hopefully it'll still be there. fun. A herd of impala came towards the cheetah, and he made a run for them. Didn't get one, but then continued to stalk a bit through the bushes. And we sat then, we lost the cheetah, but we sat with the impala until it was too dark, and now we are heading home on the bumpy road. We've been in the vehicle since 6 a.m. It's now 7 p.m. so we're pretty tired, but thankfully we are staying in tented accommodation tonight, so we don't have to pitch a tent when we get there, especially since our tent is pretty broken from the baboons.
You chose a good piece of road to shoot that one.
Is that a head? Hippo.
Hippos.
Oh, with a baby. I'm going to go over my vehicle stabilization system quickly. On the front I've added a tow hitch behind the license plate, into which I have a vertical bar, onto which attaches the Pro Aim stabilization arm and tri-way damper. This arm means that when the vehicle is going on rough ground, it sort of dampens the motion, so the camera doesn't shake around too much, and the tri-way damper does the same thing for horizontal and front and back movement. Onto that Pro Aim arm I've connected a Zhiyun Crane 3S gimbal and mounted my Red Komodo camera. The Crane 3S has a transmitter as well as a focus control motor, and I recently got a Zhiyun Master Eye remote control. This allows me to remotely control the pan and tilt of the gimbal using a little joystick, and also to control, let me just get this, control focus of the lens. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but as I turn the focus knob, the focus ring is turning on the lens. I don't have video coming through to this because it's designed for HDMI systems, and the Red Komodo camera has only got SDI output. I could use a SDI to HDMI converter, but I thought it would be simpler to just run an SDI cable all the way along into my window and into a monitor. And as you see here, if I adjust the gimbal, I can pan across. And this Portkeys monitor also has red control, so I can start, stop, record using the monitor. It has a wireless connection to the Komodo. How's the road, Andy?
It's pretty bumpy, some smooth bits in between, but...
Are you nervous about all the expensive equipment hanging off the front of the car?
Not at all, I don't own it, so it's not my problem.
Me neither, because it's all insured. The amount of gear we're trying to manage at the moment is a bit ridiculous. Yeah, we've got an iPhone connected to the Komodo with red control running to adjust aperture, because I'm not sure why my monitor isn't doing that. That's GPS. Here's the monitor running to the camera, the Komodo on the front of the vehicle, which is over there, which I am controlling with the Zhiyun Master Eye controller. But in case we see something further away, I also have the Blackmagic Ursa Mini Pro 12K ready to go on my lap. You good, Andy?
Yeah, you got your amazing driver.
Andy's driving like a champ.